Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very exciting session of Candid Meena. And in today's session, we'll be talking about the way Saif Ali Khan is creating a whole new drama in public view, and also the fact that his son Ibrahim Ali Khan seems to do a post analysis of his debut failure in his film in Netflix opposite Kushi Kapoor. So this and much more. Also, a Malayalam actress has exposed what is really happening behind the sets on a Malayalam film industry set. So it is very shocking, and we'll be talking about that as well as many other news. Welcome, Mira. Welcome, Fenel. Welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as
Yeah,
watching this in your free time.
yeah. Jaydev, can you show the comments because I'm unable to move the button for that. Okay.
Yeah. So welcome, Pusak. Welcome, Fenel, and
Yeah.
welcome, Manjeet, Lena.
So let me start with Lena, Manjit, Meera, Fenel, and all our favorites and Pasad. Welcome to all of you and to all the others who are viewing this. So, friends, as you remember, we were earlier talking about the Me Too movement. The We were talking about the Hema Commission report. Okay, nothing happened because see what happens is these film industries are dominated by men, and these we are talking about superstars, and these superstars have their fingers intertwined in a lot of things, so they will not allow anybody to be exposed. See, now renewed concerns over drug abuse and harassment within the Kerala film industry have resurfaced following the statements by Malayalam actor Vinci Aloysius. Now, she alleged that a co-star consumed drugs on set and subsequently attempted to misbehave with her, forcing her to clarify an earlier stand on avoiding work with actors who use drugs. Now, this incident brings back into focus long standing complaints from numerous industry members about a troubling environment allegedly rife with drug use and the sexual harassment of women. These issues were meant to be addressed by the Government Commission Hema Committee report. However, the report has faced criticism for its lack of tangible impact, with detractors claiming it met a quick, silent death. Now, critics point to the alleged inaction of the Association of Malayalam Movie Artists, that is Amma, it's called Amma. Very ironically, Amma means mother in Kerala. Now, the primary body for film fraternity grievances. Now, accusations arose that the organization protected alleged culprits, including prominent names, like alleged names like Siddiqui and Mukesh. The situation was further complicated when influential figures such as superstar Mohanlal, who was heading the Amma, resigned from Amma, and moves perceived by some as undermining the efforts to tackle misconduct and hold individuals accountable. Aloysius' recent revelations underscore the persistent nature of these serious allegations within the industry. She said she wouldn't work with people or with actors who use drugs. Now, her statement prompted several opinions online. The actor recently shared a video on Instagram where she clarified why she made such a statement. She stated that one of her co-actors consumed drugs on set and tried to misbehave with her. And during the inauguration of the 67th operational year of the KCYM Ernakulam Angamali Major Archdiocese held at Pallipuram Church, Vinci declared, if I'm aware that someone is using drugs, I will not act in any film with them. She also said a few days ago at an anti-drug campaign program, I made a statement I will not do movies with people I know who use drugs. After this statement, there were several comments. When I read these comments, I felt I should clarify why I made such a statement. I was working on a film where one of the main actors used drugs and behaved inappropriately. It wasn't easy to work with him. There was an issue with my costume, and as I was on my way to get it fixed, out of nowhere, he insisted on coming with me, saying, I will help you get ready. This was said in front of everyone, and it made the situation more uncomfortable. She said. She cleared her stand that if an actor consumes drugs at work, she won't work with him or them. During the scene rehearsal, something white spilled from his mouth onto the table. It was very evident that he was using drugs on the set, which created a nuisance for everyone around. It's one thing to use drugs in your personal life, but when it affects your professional environment, it becomes unacceptable. I don't want to work like that. I don't want to work with someone who isn't conscious of the impact of their actions on others. This is a decision based on my personal experience, and I stand by it. Everyone knew about this. The director even spoke with him, the actor said. Now, friends, you know very clearly that what SSR was fighting against, SSR had exposed this in his diary. He had said that, see, he was talking about all the ill-gotten things that the Bollywood industry has. And he said that one of the main things is this drug abuse and drug sale. And this is something that Samir Vankade has exposed time and again. And he said that it is affecting our younger generations. So when this woman is very clearly, openly saying this, and on top of that, sexual harassment, you know what Sushant Singh was saying and what he was going to expose and why the industry shut him down. And, we know why he was killed. Now, strangely, Jaydev, see, even further to that, now apparently a reality show by Z, now Z5, okay, a reality show called Real Man Unleashed, the contestant Imran Khan has also spoken about this. He's spoken about couch casting. Now, it's very strange, isn't it, that it is not very different if it is the Kerala industry or it is Bombay we're talking about, and it seems like all the industries are the same, and still no action is being taken. So this is something very strange because in this reality show, contestant Imran Nazir Khan has stirred a storm by sharing disturbing accounts of alleged caste couching pressure he faced during the filming of the Z5 reality show, Real Man Unleashed, hosted by Sunny Leon, Sahil Khan, and Faisu. He said that on the very first day, the producer asked me if I was willing to compromise. I clearly refused, he revealed, alleging that his refusal led to threats and eventual removal from the show. When I reached the finals, the producer repeated the same demand, saying, if you want to be a winner, you have to compromise. Otherwise, you will be out. I refused again and was thrown out of the show. Now, he added that he raised objections, citing the unfairness of being, forced to do such things when he was, despite working so hard. Now, he also said that the producer, said that you won't survive in Mumbai. I'll get your account deleted and ruin your career, Khan claimed in his statement. Now, his allegations didn't end there. He said that two other contestants, both connected with the Roadies franchise, including a former winner and an ex-contestant, had faced similar experiences. This isn't just about the show anymore. It's about dignity. I will speak up, he declared. It's a significant development. Khan also claimed that the members of the creative team walked out of the project just a day before the show's finale, reportedly after learning of the alleged misconduct. Z5 and the show's hosts are yet to, respond to this accusation. So you understand, Z is a big part of this, it seems. We always think that women are the ones who are being harassed, as in the Hema report or the Me Too movement. But here you see this man is also openly saying that the producers of this Z5 live, reality show, says that if he doesn't have sex with the people, then he is going to be thrown out of the show. And he was literally thrown out of the show. And because of this, some other people also resigned and went off. And also the creative team went off. And look at the way the producer is threatening him. He said that if you don't do it, then I'll make sure that you don't exist in this industry. So you understand the kind of threatening tactics these mafia uses. And as you know, many of these people, including Ekta Kapoor, are very closely connected with Z. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so I would like to raise a few points with regards to these two stories. And point number one is with regards to drug use of key actors in the Malayalam film industry. It is not only Malayalam film industry, but also in Bollywood and any wood across India. Because drug business is what is financing any film, any major film in India, right? Because that's the kind of money which is being used. Now, this drug industry is a huge, cartel which is outside India, and you had, Samir Vankade trying his best to, dismantle this drug nexus. But the drug industry is supported by key political parties and politicians across various states, and that's the reason why no, it is very difficult to find someone being arrested for drug use or drug consumption. Also, don't forget the fact that if an outsider is to get some sort of work and be successful in the film industry, he or she has to attend drug parties, right? Right, and what happens is then he or she becomes a drug addict. So, in turn, he or she becomes part of the supply chain of the drug industry, and thereby the business flourishes. So, but now, why the authorities don't, catch these people in the film industry? Because the drug industry, I'm sure that they must be paying a lot of politicians, right, across political parties to keep quiet. So this is the sad reality, or friends, that what is happening in India. And point
So,
number two is,
yeah, continue. Yeah, continue.
point number two is the casting couch. If you are an outsider in Bollywood, especially, you know the way they treat you, right? Because you have to listen to all their shit and take all their shit. Otherwise, you will be sidelined, and or you will be eliminated. So that's what's happening in Bollywood. And right now, also one more thing is that you have many outsiders who have to listen to the all the bullshit of Karan Johar, and they have to support certain illegal gambling apps and all those things. You have to take a lot of risk, even though you will be paid huge sums of money. You'll be given like posh cars. You'll be given huge apartments in Mumbai. So all these things you will see on the surface, but there's a lot of things which you get tied down to the cabal, so which you have to listen to them, or else it is trouble for you, and it is very difficult for them to get out of that circle once they are in it. Yes.
Yeah. Also, friends, see now in this entertainment industry, everybody thinks that it's got this glamorous facade. It has been long been plagued by allegations of exploitation and abuse of power. You used to always think that it was only women who were being exploited. Now, this recent incident of Ibrahim Nasir Khan in The Real Man Unleashed by a producer of Z5 reality show. If you Google, you'll find out who the producer is. Now, I tried my best, so Google is trying to hide his face. Now, this report aims to analyze these allegations, place them within a context of casting couch. Now, this man, Nasir Khan, he was a participant in the Z5 reality show, hosted by prominent figures like Sunny Leone, Sahil Khan, and Faisu. Now, this has he has shared a very disturbing account of the kind of sexual, favors he's been asked to do and he should be willing to compromise. Otherwise, he'll be thrown out. And not only thrown out, but also the fact that he would be completely destroyed and that he would not ever again get into this industry. So these are the kind of threats that they have made. And contestants from other shows like Roadies have also said, connected to Roadies have also said that they face similar situations. So now you can understand that. See, can you imagine if these are adults? You can look at all the live shows that Z has for children. What would be happening there? Because children are innocent. So this is something that even Kajal Hindustani has been speaking about, and nobody is listening because everybody is busy making money. So this is the problem. They don't care about what happens to others' children. So thank you always, XP, for hit the thumbs up, everyone. And what Lena says is so important. Why don't all these people go to the press together? And Pusat says, I have completely blocked anything with ZTV Productions. They have sloganing Vasudeva Kutamba Kumbha is all fake. They are anti-Hindu. And I agree 100% with you. Yes, back to you, Jack.
Yeah, so when we saw the case in which a huge pile of money was found in the Delhi High Court, judge, his house, right? One of Delhi High Court judge's house. And will we see, if he is indeed guilty, will he be punished, right? Obviously, this is very, very, it is very sad to see these things happening in India, right? What was a huge pile of cash doing in his house, in the Chief Justice of Delhi's house, and it paints a very bad image of the justice system in India, right? It makes India look like a banana republic. So all these things should be, carefully evaluated, and justice should be served. So we saw that with the case with anything related to Bollywood, whether it is Jia Khan case, whether it is Sushant Singh Rajput case. All these cases got closed because of obvious reasons, and this is what is happening. Anything Bollywood related, no justice is delivered, right? So, but the thing is that people have woken up and are aware right now, and they have boycotted Bollywood films. So this is yeah, Milburn. Children won't bring it up till they are much older. When the horror that happened in their
Absolutely.
childhood. Yes. So coming to the next piece of news, and it is Ibrahim Ali Khan, and he is doing a post analysis of his film which released on Netflix opposite Kushi Kapoor, and he expected people to watch it, at least watch his film, but unfortunately that didn't happen for him. And Ibrahim said that being a star, being a nepotistic kid, being the son of Saif Ali Khan and Amrita Singh, she said, back in the days when his dad used to be act, there was no social media. Things were easier then. If you ask all these people, they were probably think before they answer. Today, it is tougher to analyze the audience. They have become very smart now. They are not going to pay and go to the theaters and see a bad film, especially when they can watch the film at home. He laments the loss of mystique and once surrounded film stars. Earlier, there was no social media. You wouldn't see the stars in public. There was limited exposure to Hollywood. The audience would go to the theaters and they would die to see all these stars. Now it is not like that. Even if you go to, if even if a person goes to the gym or the actor goes to gym, there'll be a lot of photographers, taking pictures of that actor in the gym, and there is no more mystery surrounding that particular actor or actress. So also, he said that I worked with Karan Johar sir on Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani. I love him and I respect him so much. He has given me such a good platform. He believed that no one else did. He's been my guide in the industry and all those things. So he also said that, Ibrahim said that my work needs to speak for me. I like the concept of being an actor and doing good work, which is 2025 is a key. And so all these things, I do feel, he has to justify, why people are not watching his film. That people, he thinks that, people, because of social media, there's no mystery surrounding the actor or actress, and that's the reason why they're not watching his film. So,
So here,
yeah,
yeah. So here, Jaidev, see, what is very amusing is that either they don't have anything in the upper department, I'm talking about their brains, because they don't even know what is good acting and what is not good acting. If you see the movie Godfather and then you see a stupid Bollywood movie, you will know what is acting and what is not acting, right? So Marlon Brando's action is called, real action. And when you look at the stupid Ibrahim Ali Khan, he doesn't even know how to deliver dialogues. It is like they're making a mockery. They're spending so much money, and poor Karan Johar, who was losing all his weight also, now is losing all his money because of these Nepo kids. So what is happening is they are succeeding in making Karan Johar a pauper. And then to say that they don't know what is the reason why their movies are flopping, it shows that they are absolutely, idiotic. Because if they don't know, they can't act. And if he can't act, Khushi is even worse. So only her nose is long. Nothing else is acting in that movie. It's only her nose which is turning upside down. So that's it. This is how Nepo kids act. And Alia Bhatt, she also burnt her finger while cooking in a cooking show where she actually makes her mother cook, and she says that it is her cookery show, and she doesn't know the difference between sugar and salt. So if she's making any cake or anything, she will put salt and say, "Mummy, did I put sugar?" And mummy will say, "नहीं बेटा, ऐसा नहीं, हिला के रहो, spoon हिला के रहो." And then while she is doing that, then you have Farah Khan, and her cook who's constantly threatening her and telling me, I need another flat, or I need a Porsche, or I need a Audi. So this is all happening in the Bollywood industry because they really don't know what they're doing, and the only means of making money seems to be through making such bullshit movies. And yes, and Lena says Kejo has made enough. He will never be bankrupt. They're all awful people. And XP says, did he openly say Bollywood was corrupt? Why was SSR suicidal? No, he didn't commit suicide. He wasn't suicidal. He was a very intelligent man who had a lot of plans, and he had a complete bucket list where he wanted to achieve so many things, including go to space. So this is all, see, as I told you earlier, when we talk about the couch casting, and we talk about the Me Too movement and the Hema report. See, anybody who enters the industry and they're gullible, they are, exploited. And there are certain people who are trained to do this. So if I tell you, you are supposed to do these things if you want a role, which means it's a sex exploitation, right? And they may be in any sort of, inebriated state. It could be drugs, it could be anything. And they can tell you to do whatever they want. So unless the central government, specifies that there are proper, contracts for actors and actresses and every other job in the film industry, this thing is going to continue, because they are not interested in solving the SSR case or the Disha Salian case. And I see, yes, I do understand that he was killed. A man, they have knowledge about drugs, cigarette, Moti cigarette. Yes, don't know the difference between sugar and salt. Yes, absolutely. Everything else they know, right from here to there. So yes, Nepo kids. SSR was a threat to these people, says Lena. Absolutely. Yeah, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so now coming back to Saif Ali Khan, and Saif Ali Khan, he is busy promoting his latest film, Jewel Thief, and that is, releasing on Netflix. And all this when, he is the one who suffered a lot of stab wounds, and, on his back, he had so many laceration wounds, and he had leakage of spinal fluid. But he is going around, the whole of Mumbai, promoting his new film, Jewel Thief. So who are they trying to fool, right? They are using Netflix as a platform, both father and son, to launch their films, right? So that is the sad state of Netflix. And Netflix, if they continue doing this, they're going to lose on their subscribers eventually. So that is what's going to happen. Instead of taking content from other countries, some good quality content from other countries, or taking content from small time Indian creators, a lot of talented Indian indie filmmakers, give them a chance instead of these stupid Bollywood films, right? And maybe your subscriber base will increase. So this is what is happening. Yes.
Also, friends, see that there's a very amusing piece of news. And in fact, I'd like to take this comment by Lena. She says, Saif could make a movie on himself when he was inside ICU and walked out like he was out of a gym. So that's very, very good comment coming from Lena. And so Sonal says, what's happening with the Disha's case? It was in the news a week or so, and now nothing at all. And Pusak says, I feel sorry for Kabal's children because the way their parents' arrogant behavior, public don't want to spend their hard-earned money unless they have a good story, acting ability. Welcome, Parag, always. Now, a very interesting piece of news, which will, of course, make you laugh, is that Akshay Kumar is now, asking you to, not use your mobiles while watching his movie Kesari. See, he says you give your complete attention, otherwise it'll be a humiliation for the people who created it. Now, this man, he's saying that, and when they attended the premiere of the movie held in New Delhi on 15th, 3 days ahead of its release, he requested everybody not to use the phones while watching the movie in the theaters and experience the film with all their attention. While interacting at the event, he said, I humbly request you all to please keep your phones in your pockets and listen to every dialogue of this film. It will mean a lot. If you try to check out your Instagram during the movie, it will be a humiliation for the film. So I request everybody to keep the phones away. And this movie was attended by Rekha Gupta, Chief Minister of Delhi, BJP members Anurag Thakur and Bansuri Swaraj were present also with Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, Manjinder Singh Sirsa, Kapil Mishra, and Ashish Sood. Now, see, one thing you must understand is that the present BJP government in the center are the cheerleaders of Akshay Kumar. And even if Akshay Kumar comes with the biggest flop, the loudest claps will come from the BJP politicians because they are not involved. They are not interested in solving the SSR case, but they are interested in acting as cheerleaders for this stupid man, the stupid actor. And he's been having so many flops that now he feels that the only way to hold your attention is to make you not use your mobiles when you see his movie. Now, let me tell him, Akshay Kumar, nobody's interested in even watching your movie. Please take your Twinkle and Binkle and all those little children that you have at home and go for the movie. We are not interested. It's boycott Bollywood for us. And we are not interested in any of your movies. Now you have become a senile old man. Please try to retire in grace. This is my advice to him. Now, as Leena says, people can sleep inside the AC theaters for a few hours. And uh, XPR says, because in Instagram, everyone's saying Akshay. And Meera says, who is Akshay Kumar? He's a clown now. Only speaks up when it suits him. Yes. And then whenever he needs to, he will be flaunting the flag as though he's the only patriotic man around. But then if BJP believes in what else to do? BJP is promoting films yes, they don't seem to be concentrating on giving justice to the people. They are more interested in showing their faces with the stars. The Indian cabinet is busy watching a lot of Bollywood movies these days. Yeah, you never know. Ekta will come out with a movie tomorrow. Again, they will start saying, Ekta ji ki jai, And Dhruv says, absolutely, man. So with this, we end this show. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.